Ooh. Uh-oh. We're back. So today we have a very, 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 very special guest. It's me. No, it's Gabrielle. Yay!
Hey
How
everybody.
are you doing? So, Gabrielle, you like Tomb Raider. You like gaming. You like cosplay. Have you ever cosplayed as Tomb Raider?
To be honest, it's on my list to do.
And
Like
which
a
Tomb
Lara.
Raider?
Um, I don't know. Like it's a hard question because like I love playing the games, and after seeing the movies, like it just gave me a lot of ideas. So I honestly don't know yet which one I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Well, with the first Lara Croft, you need a lot of toilet paper, right?
Yeah.
So, which is your favorite Tomb Raider game? Is it the older ones or the newer ones?
Well, I've only played like the newer ones, so
Shame,
the
shame.
Definitive Edition and Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of Tomb Raider. But I
All
have
the
to
ones I
say,
haven't.
probably my favorite was Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Is that the bluish cover?
I think that's Rise of the Tomb Raider. That's the second one.
Uh, I don't know shit. So today we're going to talk about, where did I put it? I put it right here. That's what Joe says too all the time. Uh, this one, Tomb Raider, Cradle of Life. Ooh. So, how old were you when this one came out, Gabrielle?
Oh
It's
gosh.
2003.
What was it? 2003. Let's see. I was like, I can't think right now. Okay.
I still had to be born, okay?
I was I was 8, I think.
Wow. I
So
was 15. I was in my final exam week in high school, and then I graduated. Because this was the same time as Matrix Reloaded, if I'm correct. Yeah, pretty much. Because we were doubting if we wanted to go to Tomb Raider after graduation or the Matrix Reloaded. But everyone was talking about Matrix, the highway scene. So, oh, can we go see Keanu Reeves and rule some more? And hello, Joe. Hmm. Is it me or I can't hear you? Can you hear him, Gabrielle?
no.
What about now?
Yeah.
Ah, get some
Yeah.
crooning done, huh?
No, I bumped the mute button, so
Hmm.
Oh.
I was
With
muted.
what? Yeah, just
With
how it
what?
should be. Ooh. So I assume that Joe was also then 15, 16 years old at the time. Did you all see it at the cinema like you did with the first one?
Yeah, Cradle of Life I saw in theaters. Actually, I saw. It's funny because you were talking about Reloaded and Cradle of Life, and I saw both of them, baby, in the
Ooh.
cinema. Yeah, I can remember that we didn't see them the same day. We went one day and saw. We saw Reloaded. I actually saw Reloaded twice. I saw
Ooh.
that, and then I saw it again, and then I saw, I think, Cradle of Life around that time. But yeah, it was sweet. Obviously, I mentioned this in the first stream. As a teenage boy, and you see Angelina Jolie, you're like, right.
Mm,
So once was enough for me because by the time I saw it, I was like, tapped out. So
yeah. When I was rewatching it this morning, I, rem- I forgot about it, but I remember when I saw it for the first time, I was so blown away by it. Was that Korn did the soundtrack of this, and Angelina Jolie being in the video itself?
mhm,
That
mhm.
was pretty
That's right.
cool.
I forgot about that.
Well, now you
You know what?
know.
You know what else is cool about it is when it take like they're filming it, and it's about Alexander and stuff, and then she plays Alexander's mother and Alexander like a year after this movie.
Yeah.
Olympia, pretty sweet.
Yeah. She had like a gazillion movies coming out during this period in her life.
Good.
So there was like
She was
Taking
just on
Life
fire.
She
and
would.
for always. So before we continue, we have a bunch of people in the chat like, oh my dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
cons. What's up, newbie?
Newbie.
Hey, newbie.
Well, at least
I don't know. I don't think so.
we have the who? Hand animation?
Hand animation? He's talking
Animation.
about like. Or is he talking about like?
It's because of Jolie, like the Lost
Yes.
Comic Kid. Hello.
Hi.
Well, Keys. We have
What's
the
up,
Dupe
Keys?
Army.
What's up?
Kid Shoes. This is the nickname Keys got. Oh, he's talking about, he's flirting with you, Joe.
Me?
Yeah.
The perfect radio voice. Yeah. I'm back.
He's lost. Ooh. I guess what I nicknamed animation, it's yeah, but what exactly do you mean by that? Because, you know, non ho capito.
I think you struck a nerve with her. I think she's getting mad. She's fuming. She's turning green.
Oh.
No.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
That's true. I don't like myself when I'm angry. So when this movie happened, right? It's like they didn't really learn from the Batman movies because in her like diving suit, they had like two pieces suddenly very visible, the boobs, the nipples.
I thought that was the best part of the movie.
But you have the thing with the bat suit. It's like
Okay, just
no.
hold on a second. Just hold on 1 second here. Just let me explain this for just 30 seconds, okay?
You wanna
Like,
explain it?
yeah, like that, because that's what it is, right? But hey, the beginning when she's on the jet ski and shit, like up against the ship, and she's in a bathing suit. I mean, that's like unbeatable. And then she puts the silver suit on with the snow piercers, you know? Unbelievable. And she wears it like 90% of the movie. I love it.
90%.
What do you mean they made a mistake? That was the best part.
Well, I mean, the bat suit gets like a lot of bad rap for it, but a few years later we have Tomb Raider, and
It's one
also
thing.
with the what?
No, go ahead.
The one thing that you like? Well, we talked about this also last time that Jolie did a lot of her own stunts. And in this movie, she also did a couple of her own stunts. Not necessarily everything on a jet ski, but she did do a lot of stuff on the jet ski. So is there any particular scene that you really love, Gabrielle? Like, wow, that one scene really stands out and so badass.
Well, I was just watching this movie this morning to
Same.
refresh my memory. And I really liked the scene where she's fighting the guy with the musket and the bayonet in the temple with the terracotta soldiers.
Oh, yeah.
She just does it so effortlessly. Like, she's like...
Walking on the hats.
Mm-hmm.
And then she
Yeah,
has that
that's pretty cool.
British thing with the gun,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty cool. Kind of corny, but pretty cool.
Corny, it was badass. She stabs him in the foot with a bayonet. He's like, oh, that's amazing.
She's like, nice.
Like Gabrielle said, she's like, freaking
And then
ninjutsu.
the next scene where they're like diving from the cliff down.
Yeah, like
That was
upside
pretty
down.
cool.
Yeah, and then Gerard Butler's like, there was a staircase. It's like, shut up, dude. I want to see Angelina hang upside down. Shut your mouth, Gerard.
You want to talk about it, Joe?
What? Talk about what? The movie?
I think a fantasy just popped out of yours.
Oh yeah, I mean the entire movie's a fantasy of mine. I mean, I wish I was Gerard Butler. That scene with him and her, like when she's like with the towel wrapped around her and she climbs on top of him, I was like, I wish that was me right now. But
And Gerard
unfortunately,
Butler was still quite unknown at the time too.
we talked about that in the first stream. Remember? You know another guy who was quite unknown for the most part up until this movie, and then his career kind of like took off, especially like modern day right now, is Jimon Hansu, the guy who played the African guy in the when she goes to Africa. After that, he's in like a ton of movies now. He was in Tarzan, Legend of Tarzan. He was Korath in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was in Aquaman. He was in Shazam. He's like Blood Diamond with DiCaprio. Like tons of movies.
I knew that guy looked familiar because
Yeah,
he's in Captain Marvel. Like
exactly. Amazing.
And Gerard Butler was, for me at least, that time only known for Dracula 2000. I don't know if anyone has ever seen a Dracula movie.
That movie is horrible.
I know. But after
I love
that,
Empire.
He did Phantom of the Opera and
That's a good movie.
Dear Frankie. Dear Frankie is also like a really nice movie. It takes place in Scotland, well, obviously because he's Scottish. So if you really look for a dramatic movie, that's really a movie to check out. Not that anyone cares, but just want to throw it out there.
He was training for 300 in this movie at the beginning when he's like working out on the crate, like doing pull-ups. They knew when they saw that scene, they were like, "That's King Leonidas right there. He's doing freaking pull-ups from a freaking grate."
And also,
he does like 30 reps.
Yeah, on the DVD, there's also this what do you call it, like screen test, where you actually see that scene, and it's actually really horrible. Like you really see him trying to flirt really hardcore with Lara Croft, but it doesn't really work out. It's like, well, luckily they turned him more stone cold. But I have to say that with the music-wise, the score, it was way better than the first one because now you had that whole adventures theme going on.
Yeah.
Like you were watching The Mummy or Indiana Jones or something like that. Thought it was pretty cool.
I just love all the different locations they went to.
Right. They were in China, Africa, and
Santorini,
Greece, right?
Santorini, Greece. Yeah, the thing was
really
cool.
nice.
What you guys mentioned too is like everything about this, not even just the soundtrack, but like the way it was shot. I love when they were in China and they shot like Shanghai and Hong Kong. You can see like the skyscrapers and shit and the whole city at night, like when she's in the boat with Gerard Butler after they escape or whatever on the hang glider suits.
Yeah.
She's looking out over the river and you see like all the industry and like China. You see like what LG Tower. There's like a Panasonic Tower. There's a like it's so cool.
I really like the lightning in that scene, the warm tone.
Yeah, it was nice. I like it. Just the way it was shot was way better, in my opinion, than the first one.
And how about that motorcycle scene where Laura's riding the bike on the Great Wall of China?
Yes, that was a great scene. She's like, "There's one road that they won't have people on." And she's on the freaking. Then she like does a wheelie behind Gerard Butler's head, and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing? Don't kill me!
Don't run me over."
Yeah. And there was really some frustration going on in that scene. Like, dude, just get a room.
There was some tension, all right.
Right.
Namaste. Sorry.
But also, what I really like when they were shooting, or when it took place in China, how her jackets were always like a nice tribute to the culture, like on the motorcycle and all the other scenes. And I'm getting scatterbrained. We are back. At one point, where what you mentioned with the light stuff in the streets, where the stunts happen, I really have the feeling like it's like a small tribute to like the Hong Kong Jackie Chan movies, how it goes a bit in slow motion.
Absolutely.
Sometimes with just a tad bit of a different angle. But it's my opinion.
You know what else I found cool was, because I'm a gun guy too, and I shoot guns a lot. All the bad guys, like for the majority of it, had Glocks, and like the main bad guy played by Sharon Hines had like a $2,500 handgun, like a CZ SP01. I was like, how's he getting that gun? No wonder his guys are losing. They're shooting with Glocks. He's shooting with a CZ. And Lara has those big modified pistols like John Wick has that are all like bored out, and she can fire like 600 rounds and nothing jams up and never.
Yeah, but it's a nice tribute to the game. You know,
no, it is
like the endless bullets. Yeah.
She has these mags that she's loading and stuff, and I'm like, that's legit right there. I love that.
She just drops them out, and then they're like right there, and she just.
It's so good. It's so good.
Definitely, I love it too.
Yeah.
There's also that scene that happens in the in like the laboratory in that marketplace. I thought that was also like a small wink to the scene from the first movie, which takes place in her house, where all the guys come in, and she's like wearing that white suit. That I think with the connection, you know, like you had the first wave of bad guys, and she has the guns going on, just like in the first movie, and then I'm scatterbrained. Again, I'm already thinking of like end credits.
It's time to get back on track, baby. Yes. Hey, what about when she cuts herself with a knife and she's like,
she punches a shark.
Yeah, when I remember, and I was like, she's gonna use that shark at the beginning. And she goes out, and the shark's like, comes up to her, and she like punches it in the mouth and jumps on it. I will say this though, that scene could have been longer. She was on the shark for like 3 seconds. Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
Come on.
But there also should have been a dinosaur.
Like in Tomb Raider 2. Yeah. Remember the tigers in the cave of Tomb Raider 2? They're like rah, rah, jumping around. Yeah.
You start the movie and right away in the cave, like
so good. And the big statue of Alexander the Great and the medallion and the thing collapses and the columns are falling down, and even the beginning of the movie where they pan it on Santorini, Greece, and there's a wedding reception going on, and the guy's like, I'm going to play some hardcore shit instead of this violin shit. And everything's shaking, and you're like, oh, man, his speakers are super loud. And then all of a sudden, you're like, oh, shit, it's an earthquake. Blah, right? That was legit. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hey, girl. Sister.
Hi.
What's up, weirdo gamer?
What's up?
Hold on. We have a hater in the house. Like what? Did you fart, newbie?
Oh my goodness.
One of my actual favorite scenes in this movie, which is not really like a big fucking deal, but it takes place in the library in her home, where they like fighting with sticks. I had to look it up, but it's like a artist Filipino martial arts type of style, which I thought was pretty cool. At first I thought it was kendo, but I was wrong. But I think it's so badass. Especially
I actually had one of those sticks.
So angry.
Yeah.
Oh really?
She was taking out her frustration.
Yeah, she was like super angry, and then she breaks the stick in half. Like that's the girl power that I really like to see.
She's smoking. Oh, I can't stop thinking about that scene now. I wish I was the butler guy. Man. What's his name? What's the butler guy's name?
What's his name?
Hillary? Isn't his name Hillary? I think it is. I think it's Hillary. Yeah. I wish I was him.
You'd be like with your arms wide, like, punish me.
Absolutely. I wouldn't even pick up a stick. I'd be like, please, just do whatever you want right now.
I have a stick.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for completing my thought. Much appreciated. You just know me. I mean, you just get me. I don't know. You just...
Yeah, I'm speaking my mind, which is automatically also your mind, as you said last night. Oh, wait, that sounds really
that's right.
But I don't care. So when they arrive in the Chinese village, what I thought was super cute, but also like, was that old lady that she's like, oh yeah, I also worked on your bike. Like, your guns are ready, but I also tuned your bike. I think that was the word that she was saying. I was like, really, you? But yeah, it's kind of cool. And how she was, which I thought was cool. It's a nice tribute to Jolie herself. It's like took place for like 3 seconds when she's playing with the knife, because prior in her wild days, she was known for being a knife collector. So there's even like this interview on the TV somewhere where she's like showing skills with how to work the knife. So I thought that was pretty cool that they added that in the movie.
The movie was legit. I mean, I don't know. After we did that stream last week, and then Cradle of Life. Cradle of Life, I don't know about you guys, but it blows the first movie away. It's way better. It's miles better than. I'm sorry, Sauna. It's miles better.
Well, here's the thing that I kind of like with the movie is the entire movie is action packed, like fucking wild shit going on, and then they go to Africa, and it's kind of like fucking boring.
What? It's boring. There's fucking shadow people eating people, ripping people's heads off. Boring. What? The fucking guy gets his head ripped off, like eaten.
Yes, but the rest is just so boring. Like popping the ball.
The guy falls in a fucking pit of acid, and he's melting, and he's like, well, how's that boring? He literally reaches for Pandora's balls in his last breath and dies. That's boring?
Yes, compared to the rest of the movie, it is fucking boring.
Oh.
Like, it was dark, too, so, I mean, it could be nice. But I was ready to fall asleep, to be honest.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
That last fight, in my opinion, in the Cradle of Life, when they're in the shit, where Pandora's and Sharon Hines is like, Pandora cried tears of acid when she opened the box. I'm like, oh, fucking sweet, right? And then, that whole scene at the end is better than the scene in the first movie where they're fighting in the orrery thing with the planets. In my opinion. Sorry, Sona. In my opinion.
Which is cool, but what I also really liked in that scene is that the two guys really showed their greed. Like, they really want the Pandora box. And the entire movie, you see Terry, the character played by Gerard Butler, complaining to her, like, you love me, you love me, you love me, you know you do. And then she finally fucking admits it. And then he's like, no, I want the Pandora box, and you can stop me.
No! He just betrays her.
Yes!
That was like, wow. And she was crying, too, like, you could tell she was in love with him, but...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Me and Gabrielle were just talking about that when you went to go fix your camera. We were like, the only thing that we didn't like was... And you just said it. We're all on the same wavelength. I love it. The three amigos. The three amigos, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah.
Right.
I think Gabrielle and I should become sister wife and marry you, right? Like, we're on the same wavelength.
Listen, I don't know if I can afford,
well,
all those rings. I was just
let me just check real quick before I really go scatterbrain again. There were a bunch of scenes. Yes, of course. Again, I forgot about it in Shanghai. No, was it Shanghai? Yeah, where they do the parachute thing. I thought that was pretty cool as well. Like, this is like pre-Batman flying in the sky.
I think that was Hong Kong.
Really?
Yeah. I think so.
Because I think when they leave the village, it says on the board Shanghai.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken.
It's one of those two.
Because I thought at the end, when the guys ambush them on the Great Wall, they get on the thing that says they're going to Shanghai, right?
Yeah.
And then the helicopter comes into the city when they're kind of like staking out the area. And like you said, she's wearing that leather jacket with like the dragon stuff on it. And then the deal gets botched because Sheridan fires the rounds at the helicopter and they fly away. And then after that, I think they go to Hong Kong. And that's when they get in the engineer elevator that takes them up the skyscraper. And then Terry called that guy while they were in Shanghai, and he was like, I need 2 evacuation, blah, 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 blah. I think it was in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
I think maybe you're right. Maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Out of stubbornness. But I also really like when she goes towards the helicopter with that stick, the flying towards it.
Like there.
Such a badass, right?
She is so badass in this. That's another thing. Like, in the first movie, her badassery was like, it was in there, but like not like this. Like, she gets on the freaking dragon sign and like the helicopter blade spinning and like she's like, ugh, and it cuts the head of the dragon. She's like almost gets decapitated. And she's like shooting the guy.
But again, this is only in the beginning of the movie, during the movie, but near the end of the movie, it's just boring.
The end of the movie's like 15 minutes.
The 15 long minutes of my life.
Oh my goodness. Sana is actually a Tomb Raider fan. Everybody, don't take it personally. She actually is a Tomb Raider fan. What's up, G-Man?
Hi.
So do you have like any other favorite scenes or like anything that you're like, oh, I really love this about the movie? The ending. I really love the ending. The end credits.
No, I like the whole movie. Like I said, there's so much stuff I could talk about. I mean, it's like the whole movie is good. Like I love the tech she has too. We didn't mention that. Like she has the little eyepiece thing that has like video on it and the microphone, and she can like talk to the Bryce and Hillary back at Croft Manor and all that cool stuff, and how she transmits the map data, and he's like piecing it together and all that. I will say this. There was one part of dialogue that I didn't really care for too much in this, and it was when the main villain, the doctor guy who creates all the ills or stuff, gets that headset she's wearing, and then like she has Bryce, and as like somebody watching the movie, you're like, obviously somebody's back there telling him not to say stuff or do stuff, and he's just like, yeah, whatever, I can't do it. Like he's not even scared. Put like more tension in that, like Lara, oh my god, like I wanted to see him be like, they're here, they're gonna kill me. Like then they never showed any of that. I was like, that was kind of lame. But I mean, for what it was, like it was legit. Like you guys said, like the places they went, like the Great Wall. I mean, there's so many cool scenes. The thing with the shark was awesome. Santorini, Greece. I wish they would have been there a little bit longer, but I understand. Like she's an archaeologist who goes from place to place to place to place, and you can only film 2 hours of a movie, 2 hours and 15 minutes of a movie, so you got to like pack it full of stuff. And I think they did a good job packing this full of action. Like, I guess I'll say what Sana says here, that the last 15 minutes are slower than the rest of the movie in terms of action.
And what about the struggle with when she wants to contact I forgot his name, Bryce?
Yeah, Bryce.
Where she's setting up like her phone and the camera on a TV and all the cable work.
That Chinese family.
Oh man, I forgot about that. Them peeps were watching SpongeBob up in there in Chinese, man. They seriously were watching SpongeBob SquarePants. Like no shit.
That was funny.
I was like, let's do it for let's do a SpongeBob screen. Yeah, the bubblegum was cool. The little girl's like blowing it the whole time.
Right, but then she walks in all badass talking Chinese, but then she cannot ask, can I have the bubblegum?
She didn't have to ask. That's the beauty of it. It's in the eyes, Sana. Yeah. It's in those blue eyes or gray eyes or whatever color eyes Angelina Jolie has. I mean, you just get lost. You're just like,
Take all you want.
Exactly.
Oh dear.
I mean, I'd have given her the shirt off my back and more.
I'm pretty sure you would. Along with the pepperoni pizza, I guess.
Oh my goodness! Don't get me started.
I mean, sharing pizza is something like that we think is pretty deep, Gabrielle. So because pizza is amazing, so and a pepperoni just happened to be our flavor, so.
Pizza.
Well, I've spent plenty of time with pizza. I worked at Pizza Hut for 4 years.
Oh man,
that's a dream job.
I could go for some za right now. Yeah.
So I don't know about Pizza Hut.
My microphone.
We don't have pizza here. Are you okay?
Me? I don't know. I'm in a really antsy mood. I think it's Lara Croft and Tomb Raider. It's gonna be super excited. I can't stop thinking about that suit now at the beginning. That silver suit. Oh my god. Yes.
She was a badass. And she still is. I mean,
yeah.
I cannot wait for the trailer teaser to pop for the Eternals because Jolie.
She's gonna kill that role. Seriously, she's gonna be amazing for that. I can't wait. Did you see any
amazing in everything?
Absolutely, exactly. Did you guys see the stills of her character? Yeah. Like she has blonde hair and stuff. She's wearing like a gown. There's like a still of her in the river, like with the rest of the Eternals. Oh my god, I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
I'm gonna. When I saw the Comic-Con announcement, I was literally like, "Is this finally gonna happen?" Freaking out, and then she was like waving, and the one and only Angelina Jolie. I need oxygen.
I'm actually gonna be in that movie too, Kit Harington. I'll be in it, playing the Black Knight character. Just a small role, you know. But yeah.
All right. Oh my god, I'm scatterbrained. I'm so sorry. So, Joe, do you have any other favorite scenes?
This is a Lara Croft Tomb Raider Cradle of Life stream. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of stuff I could talk about. I mean, every single shot, and I mean, we kind of touched on it in a general sense, right? But there's a lot of really deep stuff in there. Even like the another scene that I really like is when you mentioned it, Sana, like when they're in the laboratory. And I love when she's having that gunfight with like the main henchman villain, Sean, I think his name is. His character's name is Sean. And he's like looking up at the ceiling to see a reflection, and he's like shooting. And so she's smart. I love it. Like she's not only is she smoking, she's smart too, and I love that in a woman, right? Oh, it's amazing. So she's up there shooting like the lights out, like you can't see me now, motherfucker. Yes. Then he's laying there like when the like his other posse arrives, and he's like, oh man, like the broken glass like had something to do with him passing. I don't know how, but it was sweet.
Oh, when she touched that wire, that you know, Terry is like, "Oh, that's not going to work," and she's like, "Well, they don't get paid enough for
to stay there."
Yeah.
Exactly. The alarm, yeah.
Oh, that scene where there's the door and she's like with the gun. It's like, yeah, bitch.
Oh, she's such a badass. Or when Gerard Butler goes to put the gun underneath the pillow and she already has two under there. He's like, "Oh, okay, you already got it covered. All right, cool."
Yeah, they're also showing a lot more skin this time around. I mean, in the scene where they're like making out, and she's like,
hold on a second. Wait. Hold on.
You actually see the tattoo on her back.
Let me think about it here for a second. Oh yeah, I remember it well. Mm-hmm. No, but I'll tell you what. Another scene is when she's like hunched over on the log when she's in Africa with Dimo Hanju's character, and you can see like the pants, those tan pants, super tight. My heart's just stopped here for a second.
I did like at the end where she's wearing a tank top again with the lighter pants. I mean, I do have to say, of course, it's kind of perverted, but in the beginning of the movie, she has big boobs. In the middle of the movie, it's like they didn't do anything, and then near the end, she has like, she's out there again. I just noticed that. It's not that I was paying attention to it, but
she has big boobs the entire movie.
No, when she's when they're in China, when she's wearing the jacket, they didn't do anything.
That's because the jacket covered her boobs.
No, bloody no.
Yeah.
I know that you are the dude here, but you know, I also look at that like towards Angelina Jolie, and
No, I know what you mean. I'm just busting it. Yeah, it was. You couldn't. I mean, you couldn't really tell. They didn't really accentuate that part in the middle part of the movie. It was there, but it wasn't like here she is, Lara Croft, right?
But usually, when she walks around the corner, the first thing you see is
that scene when she's on the boat. It's amazing. She climbs down the ladder and she goes and she's like talking to that Greek guy. It's gonna be okay. Anything worth lost is in need of being found. And then at the end, she's like, "Okay, some things that are lost aren't meant to be found. That was some crazy shit. There's some shadow shit out here. Can't be dealing with that." Even though Sana said there's nothing going on in the last 15 minutes, I saw some crazy shit. This is Lara Croft talking right now. Some shadow shit going on here. People were falling in boiling acid. Wasn't action packed enough.
Creatures.
Yeah.
Well, I still think compared to the action in prior to the last scenes are more entertaining, more action packed rather than the last stuff. Because it kind of was a bit too similar to the last fight in the first movie.
I agree with that.
Oh.
I will say though, if you go to formula, think about it. If you're the guy directing this stuff, I know they made this movie and they were like, if we can get Angelina to do one more movie, then
Yes.
maybe we struck gold, right? But then she was like, yeah, we're going to do a third one because I think they were actually going to start filming a third one in 2004, 2005. And then she was like, nah, I don't want to do it.
It was because, you know, there was Mr. and Mrs. Smith. She was too busy banging Brad Pitt. And then, you know, she started adopting some more kids, got pregnant herself. So, and of course, soon after that, she didn't want it. So I'm talking bullshit here. Why didn't she?
I think she was just tired of the character. Like, I think it was probably just because of the same stuff we talked about. Like, I don't know. You know, as like a creative person or an actor or an actress or something, like sometimes you don't really want to do something unless your heart and soul is in it. Like I talked about it with Keanu. Like I hate to go off on a tangent here, but like Keanu, right? John Wick and The Matrix are the only things he's done that are like sequels. Everything else in his career, besides Bill and Ted, have never like he's never done anything else. Like it's because he really loves those characters, you know, because there's a part of him in those characters. And I think with Angelina, she was just like, yeah, I don't know about the Lara Croft. Because think about it, she's American. She does have a really good British accent. Let's talk about that. Like her British accent's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think another thing that this one was missing to a certain extent was the lack of Jon Voight's character, like her father. I did like that component in the first movie when she talked to him, and there was that kind of like spiritual connection where he's like telling her stuff. That was cool. I think there could have been more of that in here and less of some of the other stuff, you know. So.
Yeah.
But
still, there should have been a third one, I think.
Well, there is. It's with Vikander.
Yeah.
It's this reboot.
That doesn't count.
No, it doesn't. It's horrible. It's not horrible. It's just it's not.
That's Lawrence Croft, the painter.
It's Lawrence Croft. Lawrence of Arabia. That's a good movie. Did you ever see that? Good movie.
I don't know, but she's from IKEA. That's what I know. This.
What is up with you and IKEA? It's like every stream we draw from IKEA. Oh man.
I guess I just really want Swedish balls.
I want Swedish fish.
Swedish fish are good.
Yeah. Exactly.
If Weirdo Gamer is still here, she is. She'd be like, fish? I understood the reference. See? I agree.
They should have turned it into a franchise, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe even if they waited 5 years, because I think it was still too fast after the first one. It was only 2 years. Maybe if they waited like 5 or 6 years and get a better writer at it, a better director, maybe even, it could have been pretty cool. Because time had, the movies had already developed a whole lot more then in like 2008 compared to movies 5 years before that.
Yeah, that's like another stream in itself though. Like movies that only have 2 movies in the series without reboots that could have had a third movie. I mean, like there's so many I can think of right off the top of my head. Yeah. I mean, Tomb Raider is one of them. It would have been awesome, like Stay said, to see another movie with Jolie, and like all of us are saying, it's like, but unfortunately, didn't.
I can think of one.
What's another one?
I don't know how many people will agree with me on this, but I think the original 2 Fantastic Four movies should have had a third one instead of rebooting it, because the reboot was awful.
The reboot was abysmal. I will say this.
Alba, right?
Yeah. Like the first 2, they were okay. Like I'm not going to say they were anything to write home about, because like we kind of look back on it now jaded as like, comic book fans, because we had the whole MCU and like a fantastic, like 25, 26 movie thing where everything was really good or great, So like looking back on Fantastic Four movies, you're kind of like, those compared to MCU, but at the time, like you're right. Like if it would have happened like a couple years after the second one, then heck yeah. Because the reboot was like Ugh. It's like cringeworthy.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the DVD or the Blu-ray case at a store, and I was like, "What is this trash? How dare
Burning
they?"
it right on the spot with the lighter.
Almost,
Or still-
actually,
Mm.
I almost did. It was actually
I'm
gasoline.
actually still waiting for. I'm still waiting for a second Salt movie because it was also supposed to be like a second or a
Great.
trilogy one, but it's
That was
already
a
been
great
like
movie.
10 years. Yeah, she was so badass. I think we could.
Did you guys ever see the movie Red with Bruce Willis? It's based on a comic book. Red and Red 2?
Yeah, because in the second one there's the Korean, right?
No. It's about this like retired extremely dangerous is what Red stands for. So like Bruce Willis is this agent who's retired, and they made 2 movies, and like they need to make a third one because it's freaking great.
It's with the older actors, right?
Yeah, it's like John Malkovich and
Yeah.
Bruce Willis and some other people.
Yeah, so in the second one there's the Korean guy.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Never mind. My bad. There's a guy in there. I'm sorry. I thought you said it was a Korean movie. I was like, no, it's not Korean. It's American.
No, it would have been better then.
It probably no shit. Probably. Yeah, that's no joke. Asian movies are the shit.
Well, I mean, he's referring to Stinky Brad Pitt. Well, it's always a good fact to know, I guess. Like, wow, whenever I see Brad Pitt, I'm like, probably has some stinky going on in his armpit hair.
All you gotta do is get
I
a
want-
clothespin for that, just right here. You know,
Yeah,
you're good to go.
that's why Jennifer Aniston looks like a dude and Jolie divorced him, right? Oops. Yeah, there's a Doctor Doom at the middle and whatever at the ice part, right? Whatever. I hear cricket sounds in the back, so nobody agrees with me. The second.
Yeah, that's one of my only complaints with the second Fantastic Four movie was Galactus. For sure. He's not a space cloud.
That was Galactus in the movie?
hmm
No, it wasn't. That's the point. It wasn't Galactus. That's the point.
Well, that's what they were portraying it to be.
Exactly.
In the movie.
God damn it.
I did really like the Silver Surfer and how he looked, and the actor too.
I can't really remember it. I'm pretty sure we have it on Disney Plus.
No, Santa's watching tonight. Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Porn tonight, bitch.
Are you really? That's cool. Is it superhero one?
Well,
You got Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson.
Steve
Carnage.
will be in it.
I'm excited. I'm
Mm.
excited to see Carnage.
I like Woody as an actor. I think he'll be all right. I think he'll do a good job.
Yeah, he's pretty much a natural psychopath, when you see him. So, especially
Yeah.
in
I mean-
Natural Born Killers.
Just like me. So it's
He's
perfect.
good at playing those. He's good at playing those really crazy roles like that.
Yeah,
He is.
just like Joe in his head.
Yeah, I got a lot of rules in here.
Yeah, wrinkles too, huh?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Man, that's wrinkly.
Damn, it's just like
I better get some of that.
3 heartbeats. Okay, Joe did his workout for today.
What it is, look at that vein. Ugh.
Right? Steve, he just looks like Woody. Woody. Yeah, I watched the first 3 episodes because you told me to watch it when you did a stream. You're like, Sanimation, now you fucking listen to me, bitch. Yeah, I liked it, but I still haven't really continued watching it because I'm busy gaming and, I don't know, having thoughts in my head.
What are those thoughts in your head?
They're very sexual.
Well, that answered newbie's question from about 20 minutes ago. Is this PG-13? The answer is no.
Never. 13 balls.
That's the official answer right there. Oh my goodness! You know, the first one when we were joking, it was like, "Yeah, maybe." Haha. Now it's like, there's sexual thoughts in my head. I can't stop. Wow.
Yeah. I now really want a fucking pepperoni pizza. But whoa.
It's time for the mask. Wow. Okay. No facial expressions whatsoever.
Everyone's
why I'm
laughing
wearing
at us now.
Oh gosh. I'm
Don't
very
play
sorry,
Scorpion.
Gabrielle. I ruined your first experience on the stream. You're like, oh, I was with this fucked up horny bitch on the stream.
Talking about me or oh. Oh. The love. I can just feel it. I know it was you, but my jackass. So. Of course I had to make that remark. You okay over there? How are they putting in the air over there in the Netherlands? Holy shit, you're coughing.
Wheezing. It's the weed.
Oh, okay.
I need to turn my
right.
windmill on. Well, I guess this is a compliment.
You know who else is awesome?
No.
Lara Croft.
And Gabrielle for, being able to stick around. She didn't click out just yet. She probably doesn't know how to do it, but if she knew how to do it, she'd be like, fuck this shit.
Listen, she's ready to do it right now. Her mouse, her cursor is on the leave the studio button as we speak.
No.
We're just joking, Deb.
No, I'm good.
She's ready to call the hotline.
Yeah, thanks for coming on and giving us input and stuff. It's awesome to hear other people's point of view. We really appreciate it because with her and I, we're both nuts. So it's like we're talking to ourselves in the mirror, sort of. I'm just like, what do you think, Sana? And like, she's not even here. I'm like, oh, shit.
But yet you know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So have you guys played the games?
Yes.
Well,
after you, Sana, go ahead. You're over here.
Ladies first. So Joe, go ahead. I'll just sit back and.
Do you see the facial hair? I'm not a bearded woman. Time for you. Let's go. I know the hair might throw you off, but
I don't know where you've been before the stream. Hence the hair on your face. So
listen. How about this? We'll go host first. So Sana, that's you. Because I'm the co.
Always.
Yeah, definitely. With us, we can't stay consistent.
Yeah, I know. I should be smoking some sage. She's turning pink. Who is turning pink? I mean, when you say turning pink, I think of something else, which is not really, again, derailed. So, yes, to answer your question, I played the game, I think, in 1996, 1997. It was the second game that I ever got all for myself. I first got the Tekken game. And then I was like, Mama, I really want that girl. And then finally, after throwing in a lot of puppy faces, like, oh, she was like, okay. So she finally gave it to me, and I was frustrated as fuck. Because those games, there are like so many puzzles in there, and I had to think. I was like, what the fuck is this? But then I was like traumatized by the second or third one because, this was in the day where you still had memory cards. And it was on a Sunday, and it got so fucking far in the game. I was so proud of myself. My mom was like, okay, now it's time to turn it off to go to bed. And I was like, save it. And then it was like, memory card is full. So I ran to my brother, please help me out. And he was like, no, I'm gay myself. So, you can go fuck yourself. And I was like, okay. And then at one point, like I was really just sitting there, with my finger on the off button of the PlayStation, like, I'm going to do this. And then my mom came upstairs. She was like, turn that shit off. You have to go to bed. I was like, oh, you don't understand. I was like, okay, fish your fit. And I turned it off. And I was like, you know what? I can do this next week. And I couldn't even get past 5 minutes because I was dying so many times. I was like, fuck this.
Hours and
Aw,
hours and hours down the
Right.
drain.
that sucks.
Yeah, I played the old ones too. They were awesome. I remember we talked about it kind of briefly with the T-Rex and the tigers, and there was like
Oh.
spiders and stuff. Oh my goodness, so many hours.
Well,
Memory
Yeah,
card.
so Rob, Gabrielle also makes her own art, so maybe Gabrielle wants to talk about it for a bit.
yeah, I've always like loved drawing and painting and stuff, so I've been like on a painting craze lately, and especially with being in quarantine and everything. So I've been like this one, the Fantastic Four Invisible Woman. I painted that myself.
Damn.
So, and the other
Yeah.
two are art prints by John Byrne of Phoenix and Storm.
That's legit. That painting you have is awesome. You did that yourself.
Mhm.
That's really good.
Thank you.
You should like
Yeah,
work
she has
for Marvel.
on her page. She has those quick videos on her, what is it, your cosplay page or your other Instagram page where you show those videos for your painting?
Well, I've posted a few of them on both
Mm.
pages, but mostly the Fantastic Girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, if you're in the chat, make sure you check out the Fantastic Girl on Instagram and YouTube too.
Yeah.
Make sure you sub up, follow, do all that cool stuff. Yeah. G-Man wants to see it closer.
Okay, I'll try.
Gee, she's fulfilling your wish.
That's not how you talk to ladies, Rob. Woo!
I don't know.
She's like carrying her entire PC for you, Rob.
I don't know how well you can see that.
We see it pretty good.
So
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's
So.
sweet for the sweetest.
There's the other one.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's no joke.
Woo. So you can transfer $50 to her Patreon or something like that for, putting in this effort to show you the art up close, Rob.
Actually, we're only doing 100, so
Oh, okay.
has to be $100 to her Patreon.
Yeah. Per image she just showed.
$100 million.
Yay, Sean likes it too.
Is Fantastic
Yes,
Girl frozen? Did she freeze?
Oh no. She's over. No, girl.
Gab, can you hear us?
Hello?
Gab?
Knock, knock. Mano.
Oh no.
She's
It's
like,
you.
fuck this shit.
Oh my god. Where's Gab at? Oh, Sana, what's up? It's been a long time. How are you?
Which version are you asking?
Which version of what?
Of me.
Oh, there's more than one.
I'm a Gemini, so I'm naturally fucked up.
You do. You're talking to me, right? No.
See, it's all your fault, Rob. You fucked her up. Well, maybe you can come back later if you want. Probably not. You're like, oh no, it's not working.
You're like, this stuff's off the rails. These guys are crazy. They're nuts. I don't know what I was thinking. But hey, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Nut jobs need some, entertainment too, right?
Join the craziness. Well,
yeah.
Good. No, I'm kidding.
It's not your fault, G. It's technical difficulties. It's technical difficulties. Don't blame yourself. Blame the computer.
I wish I
This
could
is
unplug
2020.
myself
There needs to be better tech out there. Just saying.
Don't worry, girl. Don't worry.
Hey, it's cool. No, thanks for coming on. Like we said, we really appreciate it. It was cool having you on.
It's okay. It's okay if you want to cry about it, but then you have to come back online. I'm kidding.
You had some sweet input.
Yeah, so if you can't make it, then it's okay. If not, wait, what was I saying? I don't know, but don't worry about it.
It's all good.
It's all good, baby. It was all a dream.
Oh, we kind of mentioned I'm going to come back to Cradle of Life here because we really went off the rails there. I mean, we're in another dimension. New galaxy, intergalactic, planetary, little Beastie Boys, intergalactic. Anyway, Cradle of Life. What is the Cradle of Life? I mean, it's in Africa, right?
Yes.
Didn't she say something that, like, an ancient Egyptian pharaoh was like, the Cradle of Life is in Africa. That's where everyone was made. That's where we come from. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, we will definitely girl. We will talk about it, like, maybe on your channel or something like that.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So everyone go sub up to her. If I'm correct, I left her Instagram and her YouTube down below. I forgot to add her Twitch, but if you go to her Instagram page, she has a link tree and you can, like, look everything up. Do it. So,
do it now.
Do it.
Do it now, John Connor. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, it was really great having her on here. At least there was someone here that is sane, but she was supposed to be on here with the previous stream, but she had to work. So I was very sad that she couldn't make it, but in the end.
Yeah, she got me instead on the first one. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I mean,
I kind of slid into the co-host role that way. I was kind of like, it was supposed to be Gabrielle, but I kind of was like, yeah, I'll take over.
Yeah.
Snuck right in there.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We have Louis in the house. Ooh. With his...
Louis, what's up?
What did I say again? Like, your humor is your spider sense. Which
mine.
You wish. Awesome. The hellacious one. Yeah. Which one?
Louis, thanks, bro.
Of course. You can go to the email, the link or shall I put? Wait, I'll just put the link in here in the chat so you can join from there. How about that? It's easier, Oosh.
Did you send it in the chat? That's so cool.
I mean, it's quite an honor that she wants to come back on.
It is quite an honor.
Right? I'd be like, oh, she's never coming back. Yeah. Hey, Louie, if you want to join for a bit too, it's okay if your kids are around. I know. It's okay. It's okay with Joe. If he says no, then it's no.
It's your stream. Don't we asking me for it? You're not saying this shit. I just came for the beer and the bitch. What was that from? What movie was that? I can't remember. Great line though.
Wasn't it from the Cradle of Life? Near the end, the scene.
What?
No. Never mind.
What about the Cradle of Life? Is that what the stream's about?
The first 5 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
Did you see the recent Reddit post from Jay Sonnet there, California? No. You mean the artwork that she was selling? I was too late. I haven't seen it yet. Did he give it a pretty spot? Give me his address. Where does he live so I can pick it up? Just saying.
Pick it up and have some pizza afterwards.
Some pepperoni pizza. Woo! Hello! Welcome back.
The fantastic girl returns.
Yay! I'm glad you want to be back.
See, this actually is the Cradle of Life stream. We actually bring people back. No, thanks for rejoining. We thought we scared you away.
No. I don't know what my laptop did, but it just turned off.
He tagged you in it. Well, I have not been on Instagram for an hour now. So, oh wait, hold on, ladies and gentlemen, we have Jeff Farella in the house.
What's up, Jeff?
What's up, man?
How are you?
Hello.
Not bad.
Good, man.
Well, Jeff, this is Gabrielle. I don't know if you follow
How you
her
doing?
or.
I just followed her, so yeah.
Good. Woo! I will check out the post on Instagram later. We don't talk about that movie, darling.
It's a horrible movie. Horrible.
Jeff, how are you?
Not bad. Just got off the stream with Sean and G-Man. So
What's up, Sean?
What's going on, man? I couldn't resist. She put it in the chat, and I was like,
yeah.
"Hey, Sandy, Joe, fantastic girl."
Hi.
Yeah, I couldn't resist, man. You put that link in the chat. I was like, God damn, I gotta jump on.
I said the same thing anyways. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I might as well.
It's
talking shit anyways.
Yeah.
So how's it going, everybody?
Well,
Oh,
I think
man, it's
we
good.
were
Just
doing
chilling.
good.
Just chilling, talking about Cradle of Life for the first 10 minutes of the stream, and then
And going off the rails, like, yeah,
yes, sir.
that happens.
That happens. That happens with all of us.
It does. It does. But it's good, though, right?
It's unavoidable. You have to stay focused on the topic at hand, or else you just lose the topic at all times. Because
That's it, man. That
Or
is-
you guys
Holy
need a
shit!
secret. Or
Yeah. What's up, G-Man?
Gotta show some love for this animation. Come on.
oh
yeah,
yeah,
He's here.
yeah.
so it's like last week repeated itself this week. The same three guys up on the show
Yeah.
with our friends.
So Fantastic Girl, you did that piece behind you then with the Fantastic Four? That was
yeah, I did.
beautiful. Beautiful,
Thank you.
beautiful. Really like it.
Yeah, it's amazing pieces.
If you want to.
Thank you so much.
She's actually, I think she's working on a new Fantastic Four comic coming out. She's doing the art, so, right? That would be sweet.
Getting onto that Fantastic Four movie, The Rise of the Silver Surfer was the bomb. I loved it. Dr. Doom in it. I thought he did a great job.
I liked him better in that one than I did the first one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Silver Surfer was great, but it all fell apart when Galactus came through. I was like,
Very disappointing with Galactus. Agree with you there.
Yeah.
Big time. I was so upset. It was like, is he coming? Is he coming? Is he coming?
all that build up, all the suspense. Oh, Galactus is coming. Galactus is coming. All I see is a bunch of rain clouds, man.
They couldn't afford him. They couldn't afford to make him. They could only made a cloud.
Oh man. And that's why when they created the cloud service, they're like, oh, you can store all your information in the cloud. I'm like, so what? Store my info in Galactus? That's what I'm saying.
What got me is all the holes that were coming through Earth, and then you see those big arms coming down and starting to take the energy from Earth. I'm just like, come on, please.
Then he was a cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cloud.
He was
All
the
the
same-
budget went out the window right there.
He was the same cloud that haunted that Mario that had that little Koopa turtle in there.
Oh yeah.
Go in there and throw some spike balls.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's awesome. Galactus.
By the way,
Is that cocaine?
Mm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Sounds Sean, you got some drool on the camera there. I need to wipe that off.
It's working.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Hey, Simon.
You're here.
If he's not at work, he should hop in.
Yeah,
One
Simon,
of
how
the-
was life down under? He's from Australia, by the way, so it's no dirty joke. Maybe it was.
Probably boxing with a kangaroo. We interrupted his workout time.
That wouldn't that be funny if he had a Deadpool costume on and he was doing that? Oh man!
Don't give him ideas for videos.
Oh my
I
God.
think of Matt Hardy when he brought his kangaroo in TNA, and they were training with it. Man, the kangaroo was kicking him. He's like, yes,
yeah.
yeah.
I remember that, man.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that was hilarious.
That was, man. Kangaroos.
Sandy can't. She's still laughing.
I'm picturing it.
Don't be dissing the kangas, man. Santa. They'll get you.
Remember the kangaroo in the third Streets of Rage game?
Oh man!
I'm trying to think. I don't think I remember that.
Yeah, he was one of the he was a boss in the game. One of the villains used him as against us, and then once you defeat the boss, he joins your crew.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't remember that. Damn, I gotta play the third game.
Yeah, the third game, some people kind of dismiss it, but I thought it was still fun.
I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Kangaroos.
exactly. Kangaroos will fuck a bitch.
Now, that would be funny if Simon wore a Deadpool mask with a Bob Ross wig.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious.
Like I said, don't be giving Simon ideas for videos.
That would be
Why
great. Please do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna paint the happy face on the trees over here.
Yep.
You can't help but not smile when you watch Bob Ross. You
Mhm.
still
I love
like,
Bob
we're gonna
Ross.
put
man.
happy clouds right here and blah blah
Yep.
blah and just boom.
And then when
It's like, happy.
we beat the devil out the brush. Like, beat the devil out the brush. Man, he just had that voice that so calm and it's easy to fall asleep to, man, because he just had that calm voice. But man, just watching him go work on the canvas was just a joy. That's why it was called the joy of painting.
It was, man.
I have an old T-shirt of his where it's got Bob Ross in the front of it, and it says, "There's no such thing as happy mistakes." Something like that.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Gabrielle. I mean, everyone is like, so.
Well, tell us about your art. Tell us how long you've been doing it. I would love to know.
Well, I've been drawing and painting mostly all my life. But in high school, I was a visual communications major. And I don't know, it's just another hobby of mine that I like to do. And between that and I also do cosplay as well. So
okay,
I
Cool.
get
Badass stuff. Yeah, I mean, I can recreate those outfits.
artistic vision into cosplay. So
so do you have a favorite cosplay that you like to do?
well, I have a lot. So
Like, what's your favorites?
Yeah.
Out of your cosplays?
mm,
Like one that that you guaranteed that you want to wear most of the time.
well, I really love my Spider-Woman one because I think that's one of the ones I feel most comfortable in. And I really like my Quake too because she was my first
nice.
cosplay.
Nice.
And I don't know. I do have
I also like the one that you did with Spider-Man and Captain America in one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot because they're two of my favorite characters mashed into one. But it's the mask gets really hot, and it's a pain to take on and off sometimes. So, but I still love it.
It's like picking kids, right? It's like you can't pick just one. You're like, I love them all. They're all great,
No.
right?
So it was a spider. You said Spider Woman, or no? What is he saying? What's
Oh, that
Spider
my
Woman.
Blu-ray quality is Spider-Woman rules. Like the
Spider
Fantastic
Woman
Four.
rules? Yeah, she's cool. It's a cool looking character.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna be honest. Sorry, no one get offended when I say this, but I love it that she's got all these abilities. She's a powerful woman. She's a single mom, but all she does when I read her book, when I read the comics, is complain. She's got like
But
this,
she's a woman.
so she complains through her stories.
Maybe she's on a period.
Yeah.
How dare you? Us?
Oh man, I come here for 90s VHS quality.
Oh man, there's a magic in '90s VHS quality, though, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh yeah.
All that
80s too.
Yeah, man. You pause it and you get the squiggly lines.
Yeah.
I love it.
Back then you didn't like it, but now it's like nostalgic
Yeah.
feel. You see them squiggly lines. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, but you
Looking
didn't know
back
any
on it.
better.
No, because we wanted clear screen back then. We want the clear screen. You know, I'm pressing the tracking button. Like, get these damn lines off my damn screen.
The PTSD from that. Yeah, same.
But remember the difference in VHSs? You had 2 heads and 4. 4 heads make it better. Go figure.
Jesus.
It was because when you paused it, it was crystal clear. And when you paused it on a 2-head VCR, you had the lines through it.
I'm gonna look for this forehead now. Just saying.
Forehead right here. Forehead. Right there.
Hey Sandy, I was asking if you had seen the Tomb Raider painting. I know you missed out on it. Like, I know she'll make you another one, most definitely, because she did the same here with the static shot. You know, she made me another one, and that's just a beauty.
Nice.
And then she also did the She-Hulk one.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Very nice.
This is all California Blends artwork. You know, so just amazing pieces.
I love that.
So I know she'll definitely make you another killer Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Yeah. But if I have the option to pick a picture, that's going to take a while because then I'm like, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Do 'em all!
Just
Yeah,
narrow
do
it
'em.
down to your favorite one.
Look at it this way, Sana. If you do one where she's not wearing clothes, it'll take less time. You can share it with me. Right?
Can you paint me a pair of tits? Make it big.
You know
No
what one to pick.
Perverted coming out again.
Oh, you're fine.
Hey, I don't know if it's me, if I'm the one lagging, but I feel like everything is lagging.
Yeah, you kind of are lagging a little bit, looks like. Just a tad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's probably
Alright.
because we're on the States and you're in Europe. That's probably why.
I don't want to
what's up with
freeze.
that?
Have a good one, you guys. Animation, you guys are awesome. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Nice to
Have a
meet
good
you.
night, man.
See you guys.
See you later, Robert.
It's great to be on the stream with the Fantastic Girl. I know I've been following her on IG for a while. You know, she has some awesome photos of her cosplay, going to cons, and you know, love comic books. You know, that's what we love. You know, this community is awesome. You know, I had just gotten the AOK earlier from the Fresh Princess all the way in Canada, and she sent me the Far Sector books that I've been wanting. You know,
Ooh, nice.
I like the cover.
yeah, she sent me 2 of them. You know, This is the second print.
Wow.
It's
sweet.
two. I missed out on this series when it first came out. The first issue sold out quickly. All them damn speculators just wanting to just buy it just to sell them.
Because it's the first appearance of a character. That's the only reason
I know,
I bought it.
That's the craziness about it, you know.
Yeah. Damn key collector, man.
Buying up all my comics.
Guy go on the shop and like snatch up all the copies.
Mm-hmm.
And then she even sent me another Spider-Man issue 1 McFarlane.
Oh man, I love McFarlane Spider-Man so much. It's so good.
That's one of my favorites.
Same here.
Yeah.
I love
Just an awesome cover, you know, and it's been cover swiped so many times. I mean, there's so many homage covers of this. It's ridiculous.
the Spawn.
Yeah.
The Spawn homage is amazing.
Yeah.
I love that cover.
So have you been getting any new books, Gabrielle? Gabrielle.
Well,
oh God.
I
Sorry.
haven't been to the comic store as much as I would want to because I've been working a lot and quarantine and I don't know. Like when I went to the Barnes and Noble with my friends, I got like a bunch of graphic novels. That's like the only section in Barnes and Noble I go to is the comic section. And
What novels did you get?
I got some X-23 because that was before I got into my X-23 cosplay. So I wanted to read up a little on her. And I got that miniseries with the Invisible Woman, Storm, and Captain Marvel, the Fearless run.
Oh, it sucks so bad.
But the cover for the graphic novel I got was really cool looking. So
Yeah, the Jenny Frison art is pretty cool, but that's the only thing that's cool about it. It's like,
Yeah.
I got all the single issues. It's like 3 pages of just that story, and then it's like, what the fuck is this?
I know.
Let's talk about X-23. X-23 again. Is it Tom Taylor run?
Well, if you give me a second, I can get it.
Yeah. Let's see some Laura Kinney.
Tom Taylor's a great writer. I remember when I first read Injustice, you know, the tie-in comic, and I was like, damn, this book is actually really good. Oh, that's the new one.
I have it too.
Yeah,
I have it too. I like
That's
it.
still legit.
Yeah.
X-23 is badass.
Oh, yeah.
He really is.
Is that the one with the Cuckoo Sisters? Because I got 2 of the trades, and I don't know which one it was, but it was with the Cuckoo Sisters.
What?
The Cuckoo Sisters.
Right? Isn't that not the name of the clones of Emma Frost?
The clowns.
I remember when they first debuted back in Grant Morrison's X-Men. That's when they first appeared. So,
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
yeah, the Cuckoo Sisters.
I got this hardcover the other day. I got some Damian, Son of Batman.
Nice.
There we go.
That's a good read.
He's so cool. He's the best Robin. He's so good.
At first, I didn't like him. I was like, what the fuck, this little pipsqueak ass attitude talking. I'm like,
He was an ass at the beginning.
like, he kicks ass, but he talks a lot of shit. I couldn't
does.
stand him. And you know, I wasn't growing up as a kid. I didn't care for Robin at all. I just wanted to see Batman. I always hated when they throw
same.
these kids in there with suits and stuff. I'm like, yo, young ass out of here. I want to see the adults. You know, I didn't like that shit. When they do the junior Ghostbusters and the real Ghostbusters, I'm like, I don't want to see no kids playing Ghostbusters. I want to see Pinkman, Spengler, Stanson, Zedmore. Get these kids out of here. And that's a kid talking as a kid saying that. So, but
Yeah,
Robin, Damian was one of those characters that grew on me.
Same here.
And I think it's mainly due to Peter Tomasi and Patrick Gleason's run on Batman and Robin. That was a really good run.
It was, man. Excellent run. And then Morrison and Kubert, they did really good too with him. Issue number 666, where he becomes Batman in the future. Oh, it's so good. He's so evil. I love them.
I still have not read the Batman and Robin by Morrison and Quietly. I still haven't read that.
It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad.
I know Professor Pig was created in that, and I'm like, oh, whatever.
He's a rough spot in there.
Check this out. I picked this up earlier. Lady Death art germ cover.
Awesome.
Lady Death is legit.
And the end is signed by Polito.
Yeah, Louis Damien, by far best Robin, baby. Woo!
Oh shit! I could actually do the full screen, right?
Yeah.
You forget?
You forgot.
It's not the only thing I forgot. So Jeff, did you also get any books? Because you usually always have the books ready. Like, oh, I got my.
Yeah. Well, I only picked up trades this week. Like the Robert B. Proud picked up some Dawn trades.
Oh, nice, man.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's all I picked up this week.
That cover is sick.
The cover matches the art though inside the book, so that's kind of neat.
Heck yeah, man.
So it's Joseph Michael Linsner, so it has.
That's badass, man.
Yeah, and it's her Image run. So she's had 2 runs anyway. So I didn't pick up much. All I picked up was these trades. So The Godfather Be Proud. one of his favorite characters.
It's good reading material, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There's another one, the free comic book.
I'm coming. Oh no, that's not the right thing to say now.
Chun-Li and
100, Chun-Li versus Ryu, and they literally throw down in this book, you know.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Where's that Hadouken action at? Oh, there it is. I see it. She's blocking it right there. Yeah.
They even do their moves together and knock each other out with it.
That's the spirit.
That's sweet.
Gotta love Street Fighter comics, man. They just amplify with the artwork, you know, and it's just so good. I'm just surprised issue 100 was a free comic book day, but
they really show the fights that you want to see, or at least expect from like a Street Fighter comic. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, that's why I love them.
Well, I only got manga, so I didn't really get comics.
What manga did you get, Sana?
You want to know? One is right here. You can't really see it, but it's a deluxe edition of Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, that's so good.
Nice.
I got 20th Century Boy. I heard some shit about it, so it's like, let's check it out. And this one got recommended by the motherfucker Joe.
Who, me?
Yeah, you
good one.
like, did you read? It's like, no.
It's good.
And
really good.
I saw a movie of this years ago, but now I got Tomie. It's like horror stuff.
I still need to get that. I got a volume of I don't know if y'all read Jayo, but
yeah, man, Jayo's legit.
Yeah, I enjoyed this. You know, I just didn't like the ending as much because it kind of ended abrupt. I almost felt like I wanted more story coming out of the ending, but it was still a sad ending with what happened.
Manga's sad, man. Like most mangas are like so depressing. It's like, oh man. But
I also have his Shiver book, and that was pretty good too. The anthology stories.
I don't think I've read that one. I'll check it out.
In fact, I think I have it over here. There it is. But yeah, I also got the Harley Quinn final issue, Frank Cho cover.
Yep, the Punchline and Harley one. Everybody wants the cover.
The cover is badass though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even bought the regular cover too.
The Amanda Connor one.
That's sweet. I think I like the variant a little bit more.
Yeah, but I just like seeing Batman being there to hold
Yeah.
her up. But like that just looks weird right there. You got the Gotham City Sirens and Batman. It's pretty hilarious.
Batman's a siren now.
Yeah, I know, right? He's official.
Yeah.
He's holding up Harley Quinn on the pedestal.
Yeah, that's it. That's sweet.
Like, who doesn't?
Harley's outshining him now,
Kicking
man.
ass.
Oh man, you guys are busting my B-man down. Come on, B-man. Right there's my B-man.
Oh, he's bringing out the goods. Look at my Dark Knight.
Oh, I love B-man. What you? They're busting you, B-man. Don't take it personal, man. Harley's nothing. Where'd Stay go?
Here's the
there
Shiver
he
book
is.
that I have.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to check that out. That looks sweet.
Bendito.
Yeah, it's really good. I
Like
enjoy it.
horror. There's a horror short
Yeah,
stories.
it's like
pretty much.
like a bunch of short stories, but
Yep.
Well, I enjoyed most of them. Probably one I didn't like, but
Oh, hell yeah, man.
it was really good though.
Thanks for the rec, bro. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we can do a Junji Ito stream, huh?
Talking
I
about
still need to read his other book though. That Tomei and the other one.
Uzumaki.
Yeah,
Uzumaki.
Uzumaki.
Good
I still
story.
need to get that.
Yeah, it's really good.
Sugoi.
What?
Japanese for cool.
It's better than Tomei. Yeah, I was gonna say I like Uzumaki more than Tomei. But that's just
California Maki Sushi.
Well, I'm gonna sign off now. It was great jumping on with you, Sandy, as always. You know,
Thank you.
I'll probably do it again next week because if you put the link in the chat and I'm watching,
Yeah.
I'm like, but I can't resist. And it was great. It was great meeting you. Fantastic girl. Awesome artwork. You know, great stuff. You know, I enjoy your IG page when I see it. You know how IG is with the algorithm. You know, you can't catch everything, but and of course, Joe, always a pleasure to be on with you, man. You awesome. Keep doing the great job on YouTube and Instagram.
Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man.
And I already talked to my boy Jeff, so he knows the deal.
Well, yeah,
Later,
we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll see
Later,
you
man.
later.
Cheers, Sean.
Peace out, y'all.
Have a good night, man.
Bye. Nice meeting you.
Woo!
God dang, I'm wearing.
I'll tell you what, man. This is the best Tomb Raider Cradle of Life stream I've ever seen.
Right?
God.
Like I said, we go off the. It goes off the rails. All live streams go off the rails a little bit, so
Oh, they
it
do.
don't matter.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Man. It's legit. We're talking
Well,
about.
as long as you got a safe word, you'll be okay. Like Godfather does.
What's
Yeah,
G-Man
say
say?
for it.
yeah. Or when he goes off subject, it's squirrel.
Or should be kangaroo. That's what
Yeah.
after that talk we had. We
Yeah.
use kangaroo.
I'll just say pepperoni pizza.
Oh my god.
Over there.
Oh, Sana.
I'm already hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Me three.
Hmm.
Your face.
Oh dear. We're almost at 1 hour and a half, so I think when we do, it's a good way to cut the stream. Unless Simon has the balls to come on. Do you dare? Come on, princess.
If he's not at work, sometimes he's at work.
Man, excuses. It's like early morning in Australia. They're on lockdown, so he ain't got shit to do. So come on here, bitch.
Yeah.
We have Adrian in the house.
Yo, Adrian.
Mhm.
Hi.
Oh man.
Oh, look at the excuses.
He's going back to bed.
The princess has to go back to bed.
It's only 7:30 a.m. over there.
All I can say is pussy. Oh! Did he just?
Hello everyone. What's up, Simon?
Yeah. How are you, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good, man. Good.
Hello, everyone. What's up, Simon?
Yeah.
How are you, man?
I'm alright, mate. I'm alright.
I'm good.
Good, man. Good.
I've been up since 6.
What's up, Simon?
Oh, hang on.
yeah,
Sorry, I've still got the YouTube on in the background. That's what's happening.
Yeah, I thought I was hearing myself. I thought
Yeah,
I
me
Right.
too. I'm like,
I was like,
How'd you say that?
what's happening? What's up? You know, I was watching your stream. I didn't hear a single thing about Tomb Raider.
Oh, maybe you
That's what I
were too
said,
late,
too.
Nate.
Yeah, okay.
So did you get anything like maybe like a new cactus or something that you want to show off?
Man, no new cactus. Maybe my next giveaway, I'll give away some cactus.
Oh, the shade. It hasn't been approved. He hasn't been on yet, so. God damn it. It would be nice if you would come like. Hello there. So how's life in lockdown?
Life in lockdown. It's all right. I've taken 2 weeks off work, so I'm just hanging out. I woke up this morning to be on Grey Man's stream, so I got up at 6. So, but you know, yesterday I was on a stream with Old Wolf, and I drank this much absinthe.
Oh boy.
And then all I remember was throwing up in the sink and then waking up at like 2 a.m. So
Yeah, look, Sean goes, I jump off, and Simon jumps on.
I got bullied into it. I didn't want to do it. I want to go back to bed.
Well, nobody told him to drink that much absinthe and throw up in the sink.
Oh, man, it was bad. It was one of those I never want to drink again moments, you know?
I had that
But
happen
now that you're
before.
on here.
Nah, I'm done. I need water today. I'm feeling crap.
How's your kitty doing? How's your kitty doing?
My kitty, oh, you know, she peed in my lounge room the other day, so I'm gonna take her to the vet this week, see if something's up, or if she's just a bitch. So,
Well, they always look after the owner, right?
you know, I clean up her shit. Is that not bad enough?
You're a slave.
Yeah.
Dear
I'm
Christ. Well,
gonna check out.
yeah, you have
So,
to go to bed, right?
What time is it where you are, guys?
I'm 5:32 p.m. my end in the U.S.
Yep, same with me too. 5:30.
11:30 p.m. here. Almost midnight.
Oh, okay.
That explains everything, right?
Yeah, I don't like this new quality of your video, Sana. It doesn't have that animation, you know, authenticity anymore. Like everybody else.
Yeah, I know. Like, I noticed all these wrinkles. I'm like, I should go back to VHS quality. But it seems that you got the VHS quality now.
Yeah, well, I'm just using my webcam on my laptop. Is it that bad? It's because of my light also doesn't help. That doesn't help.
Yeah.
That's your halo. Well, before everything goes more to shit, I think we're gonna sign off right here. Thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
And most of all, thank you to Gabrielle. Again, I'm sorry if I butcher your name. I just
okay.
keep saying like Gabrielle. Allora. Thank you for Joe, or thank you, Joe, what Joe? The joyous joy.
You're butchering my name
Thank you,
too, Sana.
Joe, yeah.
My name is Joe. It's only 3 letters.
I want that fucking pizza. Thank you, Jefferella.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Simon.
Oh, good. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, thank you for
Good
coming
night,
over,
Simon.
Quickie.
Good night, Simon.
And
Thanks for the
thank
morning,
you,
Phil.
Sean and Rob, and everyone in the chat. So, bye.
Good.
See you later.
Oh dear, fuck, let it end. End it.